quantum mechanics, probably studied this in high school. If you're ambitious, you may have studied some of it in college. Most people weren't that ambitious. I certainly wasn't. But look, I think the idea is this is physics. This is kind of the rules of how things work. This is how matter works, how energy works. And over centuries, over years, we've gotten better at understanding how it works at smaller and smaller levels of refinement. I mean, the era we live in now, the nuclear age, was really starting to unlock how atoms behave, and what we can do with them. And for the last 70 years, we've lived with the destructive side of unlocking atoms. But what's happened is now we're gotten to the point, a lot of this is because we have things like high performance computing and machine learning, and all these tools that we've built are now allowing us to understand how to manipulate what I call the positive aspects of quantum physics. How do we unlock the atom to do productive things? And the reason that people are really interested in this is when you get to that level of physics, it's a different kind of step down. New phenomena occur. Phenomena we've understood. Let me say that most people don't understand it, and I think the first rule is don't try and understand it. You don't know how your iPhone
things
works.
Like the double slit experiment and the like. We still don't understand why that's happening.
Yeah, but it's predictable, it's scalable, and when it becomes predictable and scalable, it becomes a tool like anything else. And so, as I tell people, don't try to understand the physics. This spooky physics. That's the best name they could come up with at the time. So, but we can now unlock it as a tool, and it gives us really a treasure chest of interesting things that we can do when we look at how atoms behave and how we interface with atoms. And the way to think about this is that what this really allows us to do is to do things at levels of precision and accuracy that just really aren't touchable with existing technologies. It allows us to do things at speeds that aren't necessarily with existing technologies. And so in a sense, this unlocking of this suite of quantum physics allows us to do a wide variety of things. And the way I tell people to think about this is that, there's a lot of conversation around quantum computing and everything that quantum computing is going to do for us. And like any large, big transformational technology, we always like to focus on the most challenging problem and all the wonderful things that will unlock. It's kind of autonomous driving. One morning we were going to wake up and have self-driving cars. Well, it keeps getting pushed out because it's a complex activity. But much like with autonomous driving, you're seeing things creep into the system in the autonomy world where pieces of it are being unlocked while you kind of continue on your way to full self-driving. And I think quantum is going to unlock. I think
that's a great example. Like I just, I have a Tesla, and they gave out the new FSD, and we've started playing with it, and it is pretty amazing. While it may not be level, I forget but level 3, 4, or 5. I don't remember the exact level here, but it's not the end goal that we're thinking about of what autonomous driving will be. Yeah. It's something that I can use and is interesting versus what was available before.
It gives you incremental performance and improvement to unlock new things that you can do. And quantum is going to unlock the same way, because you have to go back to the continuum. On the most complex, challenging side, you have quantum computing. And the way I describe that to people, if you look at all the quantum physics effects you unlock, in quantum computing, you're trying to do all of them at the same time.
Easy, simple, right?
Yeah, it's like trying to be a goat of all sports simultaneously. It's probably doable, but you're going to not start off doing that. You got to kind of master these tasks individually. And so if you look at the other side of quantum, and where I think you'll see quantum just kind of creep into our lives, it's on unlocking individual quantum physics effects. And this will start certainly in areas like precision time. How do we tell time more accurately? How do we distribute time more accurately? People don't think about these things, but everything runs on time. The world runs on time. And if you can improve time efficiency and time distribution, things move faster. Computers can move faster. Networks can move faster. And certainly with all the challenges we're seeing with scaling AI, if you can start to get productivity improvements in existing data infrastructure by changing time protocols, that's a huge advantage. It's a huge advantage in terms of reduced CapEx. It's a huge advantage in reduced energy consumption. Again, one of the challenges with scaling data centers is they just consume a massive amount of energy. And so quantum is going to start to solve these problems while we work our way up to quantum computing. The debate is when does the magical moment in quantum computing happen? It's not in the next 3 years, but I don't think it's beyond 10 years. And so I think in the lifetime of history technology cycles, it's on us, it's upon us, but that level needs some more time to bake.